Good morning, my dear students. Today let us discuss the next topic in our lesson, the periodic table. In our previous class, we discussed about the periodic properties. First one it is valency, next one atomic radius and then ionization energy. Next it is electron affinity. In our previous class, we discussed about electronegativity. What is electronegativity? The tendency to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself. So, we have seen that from top to bottom in a group, the electronegativity decreases, whereas in a period from left to right, the electronegativity increases. In today's class, we are going to discuss about one more periodic property, that is electropositivity. Let us see what is electropositivity. The tendency of an element to lose valence electrons to form positive ions. In previous class, we have studied about electronegativity, the ability to attract the shared pair of electrons, whereas here the electropositivity means the tendency to lose the valence electrons. Then if any element it is losing the electrons, means it will get the positive charge. That means they became positively charged ions. That means cations. Let us see an example here. Sodium. We know that atomic number is 11, so electronic configuration is 281. The outermost shell consists one valence electron. So sodium, if it loses that last electron, then how it become? It become positive ion. That means Na becomes Na plus after losing one electron. And let us see here the electronic configuration observed here. 281 becomes 28 because one electron it loses and became positive ion. If we compare the size also, atomic size also, when we compare the neutral atom and the positive atom, the positive ion is smaller than that of the neutral atom. Let us see how the electropositivity is trending in period. We know that in a period from left to right, the atomic number increases. Why? Because all the elements are arranged in the ascending order of their atomic numbers. As atomic number increases one by one, the number of protons increases. So, number of protons is nothing but nuclear charge increases. On a result, the nuclear force of attraction on outermost shell increases. So, what will happen here? Atomic size or atomic radius decreases. Why? Because the nuclear force of attraction towards its outermost shell increases, means the size of the atom decreases. So, is it easy here to remove an electron? No, because the outermost shell it is very much close to the nucleus, because the nuclear force of attraction it is very high on the outermost shell, means here the tendency to lose an electron it is decreases very low because of the nuclear force of attraction is more. The nucleus is very the electrons on the outermost shell are very tightly held towards the nucleus, so it is not so easy here to remove an electron. So here the electropositivity decreases. Tendency to lose electrons is nothing but electropositivity, that is decreases in a period from left to right. Let us see here a period, that is the second period, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. If we observe here, we know that the atomic number increases, but in a period number of shells remain same. But when we move from left to right, that is from lithium to fluorine, if we observe, the nuclear force of attraction increases. The green color one, the center, that is the nucleus. So the nuclear force of attraction towards its outermost shell increases, means the size of the element, that one decreases. So atomic radius decreases. So the outermost shells are very much attracted toward the nucleus. So it is not so easy to remove an electron here. for element, it is not that much easy to lose the electrons. So electropositivity decreases in a period, that is across the period from left to right. Let us see how the electropositivity is trending in group. We know that atomic number increases, but the number of shells also increases successively. In a group from top to bottom, one by one, the shells increases. The nuclear charge increases. Even though the nuclear charge increases, the number of shells increases. Here, atomic size increases because number of shells are increases. So the distance between the center to the outermost shell increases. So atomic radius or size increases. Whereas here, the tendency to lose electrons increases. Why? Because the nuclear force of attraction, if it is high also in a group, but the number of shells also successively increasing. So all these shells act as shields. So the nuclear force of attraction from the nucleus, that is center of the nucleus, to the outermost shell decreases. So the outermost shell that is not that much attracted towards a nucleus means the electrons on the outermost shell also, it is easy to remove from the outermost shell. So the tendency to lose electrons increases. That is nothing but electropositivity here. So electropositivity increases from top to bottom. Why? Because even though the nuclear charge increases, but number of shells also increases. These shells act as shields. So here nuclear force of attraction decreases. So the nuclear force of attraction from the nucleus to the outermost shell decreases. So the last electrons, that is the valence electrons, we can remove easily. So the atom has a tendency to lose electrons increases. So the tendency increases means electropositivity increases. See here the same example. First A group, hydrogen 2, rubidium, cesium, francium also there. See here the number of shells increases successively. Even the nuclear charge increases, the number of shells increases. So the last valence electrons, it is easy to remove here. So the tendency to lose electrons increases. So electropositivity increases in a group from top to bottom. In the periodic table, observe here. In a group, that is from top to bottom, just now we have discussed, the electropositivity increases from top to bottom, whereas in period from left to right the electropositivity decreases. Why? Because the nuclear force of attraction, it is more, so it is not so easy to lose the electrons. Let us see what the factors influencing the electropositivity. What all the factors? That is the nuclear charge. Next one, screening effect or shielding effect and penetration power of orbitals, stable configuration and atomic radius. We have seen all these factors only influences the electropositivity of an element. Let us see in our periodic table which element possesses the highest value, that means highest electropositivity, and which one is least electropositive. First we will see the highest one. In our previous class, that is electronegativity, we have seen that the least means francium, but here the highest electropositivity, it got francium only. So quite opposite, that is the tendency to accept, one is tendency to lose. So here cesium, why? Because cesium and francium means almost both are very nearly equal. So the value, it is very much nearer. So I have mentioned 2 here. Whereas the least electropositive means, see here, fluorine. Whereas the highest electronegative means that is also fluorine. Electropositivity and electronegativity both are opposite. This is for today, my dear students. Read well. Thank you.